Now this one is real important because this impacts everything that happens to you in your life. Period. Everything you see around you, everywhere, is part of your story. And so, everything that's happening to you is part of your story. Now there's some things you might not want to change because they may not impact you so much. But the big things, like where you live, your money situation, your relationships, that one you want to change your story. Okay, so everything is created. We are creators. So everything you see around you, you've already created. So now you get to change the story anytime you like. For instance, if you're getting beat up 5 days a week, maybe you can say, okay, instead of 5 days a week, I would like to just get beat up 1 day a week. Try that one, see how that happens. I better to change to 1 day a week. Now, if you say something like, I would like $500 a week. I would like to make $500 a week. But then in the background, when you're not paying attention, you're saying, oh, I don't think I can have that. I don't think that's possible. Now you just messed up the story. You gotta stay in the story. Stay in character. 24/7. Do not have any conflicting thoughts at all. Now, if you save money, put money aside for emergencies, guess what? You're going to have an emergency. So don't put money aside for emergencies. Now, make up another story. I'm putting money aside so that I can use it to buy me a nice gift one day, or I just like to see a lot of money piled up, okay? But not for emergencies. All right. Food. No such thing as junk food. Somebody made that up, okay? If you're going to eat it and you call it junk food, guess what it's going to do in your body? Junk. Okay? So if you're going to eat it, say, make another story. Bless the food. Say, food, I want you to look beautiful in my body. You're going to be nourishing to me, and thank you for your wonderful nourishment, and then eat it. But if you say it's going to make you fat, guess what? It's going to make you fat. So change your story. That is, if you're going to eat it. All right. What else do you want to change your story? In your relationships. All right. You're always thinking somebody's cheating on you or going out doing something you don't like. Okay, your story. Change the story. I have somebody that is loyal and faithful to me and a very good friend. Change your story. Now, you can always change your story. Your story changes every day. You can change it, keep changing it, keep changing it. But make sure that the story you change to is one that feels better than the one that's happening, okay? The parts that you like, of course you don't want to change that, but the parts you don't like, those are the stories you want to change. Just sit back and say, okay, I'm looking and seeing what's going on. And okay, this part right here I don't like, so I want to change that part. Okay? So now, what do I want? You gotta sit and think about it. This goes for your health too. Now, if I feel like something's going strange in my body, I know how to heal myself because I changed my story. I will picture myself in the doctor's office. They checked me, they did tests, they did all kinds of things. And they come back into the room and tell me there's nothing wrong with you. Nothing. And then whatever that ailment is, it goes away. Because I've already been to the doctor in my mind. Okay? So now these are the stories, you got to think about it. You can't just let the story be what it is. You got to think about the way you want to change it. And it's got to be something that feels good after you change the story. Not, oh, this person is just doing this stuff on my job because they're jealous of me. That don't feel good. That story don't feel good. So now change it. Okay, these people are doing this stuff at work because they would like to be as good as I am in my job. They would like to be able to do what I do, as efficient as I do it. So that's why they're acting that way. That feels better, but it still can feel better than that. So you can change the story again and make it feel better each time you change it. Make sure you're wanting it to feel better for you and for the person or people or things you're talking about. Okay? I think we got the food thing going. I'm slim and trim now. Everything I eat is nourishing to me. And I am immune to all, I don't have any allergies anymore. I'm immune to everything. Okay? That's with the food. Fix it up how you want to. Just make it sound good and make it sound believable. Okay? It's possible for me to make $500 a week, $1,000 a week, $2,000 a week. Make it up. Make it feel good. What was the other one? Relationships. Okay. If you're getting beat up 5 days a week, you can say, okay, now a better story would be, I don't get beat up at all. Does that feel good? Now, it might feel good to some people. Some people might like getting beat up. I don't know. If you like it, let it stay the way it is. But if you don't like it, you have the power to change your story. I don't care what story it is, what story you're living in, you have the power to change it. Just think about it. Think about how you want to change it first, and then change the story. Just don't have any conflicting thoughts. And I think that's it for today. Make some comments down below and ask me some questions, and I can answer them for you. All right. Thank you very much.